Fire extinguishers, they're the things you don't need until you need them, right? It could be the difference between losing or saving your four-wheel drive. The problem is trying to find a nice convenient location for a fire extinguisher in your new four-wheel drive where you don't need to drill holes. Well, this product I've got in my hands is going to solve all those problems, so let's take a look at it.
Cool.
G'day guys, my name's Adam from Get Camping and I do product and campsite reviews. Now at the end of this review, if you found this helpful, make sure you give us a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. It helps the channel out, doesn't cost you a thing, and allows me to continue to bring you content like this. Cheers. Let's talk about the bracket. I purchased this online from scrubking 4x4 and I have no association with this business. I purchased this with my own money. I might point out that they are a small Australian business and I love to support small business where I can. Keeps the dollar in our own backyard. These guys also manufacture not brackets just for Ford Rangers, but a variety of other different vehicles. They also produce trays, onboard air brackets. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll put their website link in the description below. All right, so when you get your bracket, it comes in a clear pouch with a scrubking sticker that you can stick on your truck or your ute. The actual product itself is manufactured out of stainless steel. It's 2.5 millimeters thick in diameter. I'm unsure what grade it is, but it does look really, really good quality grade. There's definitely no flex in that, so it's going to be a nice sturdy bracket. It does have an SK etching in here, indicating scrubking, and also here indicates that this bracket is for a Ford Ranger. The extinguisher that I'm using is a Fire Pro 1 kilo fire extinguisher that I purchased from Bunnings for about 20 bucks. If you go to any hardware store or auto shop, you'll be able to pick up something pretty similar. Now the bracket is only designed for a 1 kilo fire extinguisher, so you can't go any bigger. All right, so the bracket actually mounts on the passenger side. Unsure if it does fit the driver's side. I'm pretty sure it would. But basically all you're going to do is undo these torque bits. They're a T50, and take them out. Slide this under between the carpet and the rail here itself. Put the bolts back in, and job done. Pro tip, so before you go mounting the bracket to underneath the seat, make sure you mount the fire extinguisher bracket, because it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier to fit this to the bracket when it's not actually fitted to the seat. So these slots here accept about 6mm bolts, so that's what I've got here. Your fire extinguisher that you buy may come with them or may not. In this case mine didn't, so I just had some lying around the garage. Job done. All right, now we're going to remove the two bolts here using a Torque T50 bit. All right, now the bolt's removed, grab the bracket. Just going to have to slightly lift the seat up, just ever so slightly. Line that up, start the bolts off and then tighten them up. Alright, so now we've nipped those bolts up. It's just a matter of getting out our trusty torque wrench and nipping them up. And we want to nip them up to around about 3 ugga-duggers, or about 35 Newton meters. So that's what I found online. I couldn't find the exact specs of the Ford Ranger. However, these ones were basically the ones off other Ford vehicles. So 35 Newton meters should do the job. If you know the exact torque specs, leave a comment below, because I'd love to know. All right, so final part of the job is sticking the fire extinguisher into the bracket, like so. Clipping the latch across, and Bob's your uncle. All right, so now that it's fitted, just one thing to take into consideration is that it actually does limit the seat travel ever so slightly. So obviously the seat's in the far rearward position as it can, but to bring it forward, if you go all the way forward, you're actually contacting the handle onto the actual fire extinguisher. The seat's still locked in, there's no sort of issue, but just something to keep in mind. Well, there you have it guys, a nice super simple and easy installation of the scrubking fire extinguisher bracket. Now it took no time at all, probably about 10 or 15 minutes in sort of total. But not only does it look the part, it could potentially save you or your mate's vehicle. Well, hopefully that has helped you, and if it has, please consider giving us the thumbs up, and also consider subscribing, and also hitting that bell notification, so next time we do a product review, you'll get notified. Anyway guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go hit the tracks.